So, here's my quick XDefiant review. Alright, so I've been playing XDefiant for a few days now since launch, and I have some thoughts. For starters, I'd like to summarize the game real quick as best that I've understood it so far from my personal experiences playing since a few days ago. Now to start, I didn't play the game on launch. I started like the day after launch. So I'm not familiar with any of the problems that happened on launch day. I did hear that there were some connection issues and people not being able to play the game and things like that, and that sucks. So I guess I dodged that bullet, but since I've been playing since day 2, it has been solid. I haven't had hardly any games where like I haven't had a lot of games with connection issues or lag, or I've only had 2 crashes that I want to say so far total. Only 2 times has the game actually crashed on me in like probably a few hundred games now that I've played. I want to say I've got like maybe a little over 5 hours of actual gameplay in the game. So not a whole lot, but you know, I've been playing it for a little while. Anyways, so yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, and I didn't expect to, because I had grown quite tired of Call of Duty style games for some time. I stopped playing Warzone heavily almost a year ago and haven't really touched Call of Duty since, but then this game popped up and I thought, well, hey, let's give it a go and just see what it's like, you know? Now, the game is not a one-to-one Call of Duty clone, but it has a lot of similarities. You play as 2 teams against each other with objectives like zone control or defending the payload, etc. I'm not going to describe the entire game for you. This is just a quick review, but that's like the gist of it. So like Call of Duty, you have loadouts that you can customize with different weapons and equipment. The game has a battle pass and a cosmetic store, and it's free to play. Some more similarities and differences. Differently than Call of Duty, you have different playable classes with different styles of play and abilities that cater to them. It's very different from Call of Duty, where like you just have like your skins, right, and then your loadouts, and then your perks and all that. There's no perks in this game. Instead, what you have is you have like different classes, and each class, like I said, has its own abilities and styles of play. And to it, like there's a healing type of class, there's like a more offensive type of class, there's a more defensive type of class. I mainly like to play the Phantoms. Phantom seems to be like my favorite right now. It just seems really tactical because I like to hold objectives, and the Phantom seems like a good class for holding objectives. I've seen other people play other classes too, like the healers are really good. Yeah, but they're all good. It's all really balanced. And that's one of that's one of the things I think they did really well, is the game feels very balanced. It feels very all the guns, nothing seems too overpowered right now, except maybe snipers need a little bit of a nerf, like a little flinch to the snipers, because the snipers are a bit overwhelming. You can just kind of, if you're a decent aim, you can just kind of quick scope everyone and just, you know, one shot, one kill. So there's that. But other than that, it feels really balanced. All of the classes seem to be really competitive. I've seen people playing all different characters. Nobody's just kind of like sticking to just one, which is good. And you don't just see like one gun being used a lot. I see people playing with all kinds of different loadouts, which is good. So leading into more similarities and differences, it borrows ideas from games like Overwatch or Apex Legends and blends them into the Call of Duty style of gameplay, and I think it does so quite well. All the characters are fun to play and offer something of value to the team composition. I think it adds something new and refreshing to what has become a bit stale over time, like the typical Call of Duty, you know, run and gun style shooter type multiplayer games. Similarly to Call of Duty, you have loadouts. So you do have loadouts that offer a wide array of different primary weapons, secondary weapons, equipment like Semtex or flashbangs. You can customize the weapons very similarly to Call of Duty style, different barrels, grips, stocks, magazines, your standard fare. To unlock these items, you have to complete challenges for most of them. Nothing too difficult, but you're not going to just start unlocking everything as you level your main like in COD. There is one gun locked behind the battle pass, but is one of the few free items you can get as long as you level up to that point in the pass. You have your boosts for XP, which kind of helpful, but even with the boost, it's still painfully slow, as I'm sure you've heard from other reviews. So that's it for the similarities and differences. Let's get into some closing thoughts and kind of wrap this up here. So I think there is a lot XDefiant does well, but there is still a lot of room for improvement as well, and I'm curious to see where the development goes from here. I think the game has a lot of potential with regular updates and new content being added, like new weapons and characters and maps, etc. Could keep people interested in coming back for more. I think the core concept is there, and it functions pretty well as it is for now for a brand new game. I've heard talks of adding Battle Royale or something like that, and I think that's an idea. I've heard a lot of people who are against adding Battle Royale. I think that maybe not a Battle Royale, but just more game modes, something larger with more players, a bigger map, could be really cool and really fun. And that would add to the interest of the game and draw in more players as well as give pre-existing players more content to enjoy. I think there is a lot of potential for them to add their own creative twist on like a Battle Royale mode or a larger game mode with a bigger map and do their own thing with it, which would feel unique and different. But that's a topic for another video that I could really get into possibly. But to wrap things up here, I think it's a really good game. I think it's really solid, and more people, if you're on the fence about it, you should give it a try. Even if you're just a little bit interested, give it a try. I think that you will enjoy it, and I'm curious to see where the game goes from here. So that's my quick XDefiant review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video or go live. As a relatively new channel, I need all the help I can get to reach my next goal of 200 subs. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later.